Hello and welcome to another Bad Comic Review. This time we are looking at The Avengers, Issue 3, Legacy number 693. Now this is written by Jason Aaron with Paco Medina and Ed McGuinness. Colorist was David Carell. Letters was VC's Corey Petit. Now I'm not a fan of Ed McGuinness's art style. I think it's very cartoonish and I don't like it. I think it's lazy looking. It looks very high school art class. Right away I kind of have a little bit of a biased against it on that front. It wasn't as awful this issue. It was still pretty bad most of the time, but alright, so we've got Ghost Rider and a really dumb She-Hulk for whatever reason kinda teaming up, and they jump down and drive into the center of the earth. Then in New York City, Loki is working over the Avengers, and Captain America decides to try and sacrifice himself to take out the Celestials and put them into the sun, which was actually really cool, very brave, very heroic, and it actually had a pretty legitimately good reaction. And then Doctor Strange is trying out his comedy routine with Black Panther at the center of the earth, and Ghost Rider and She-Hulk show up, and there's a battle. We don't see it though. That they don't bother to show us that. Then Captain America wakes up inside of the sun, and the Celestials are unharmed, but Loki saved Cap's life for some reason and kind of lectures him a little bit. Meanwhile, Captain Marvel and Iron Man get into it when Ghost Rider and Doctor Strange show up with T'Challa and She-Hulk, and they find out that there is a problem at the North Pole, and a lot of people just sort of split up and go into pairs. Thor and She-Hulk go up to Old Asgard, and Doctor Strange takes off with Iron Man. T'Challa goes with Captain Marvel, and Ghost Rider's just kind of left to his own devices, so he makes his car sniff out the Celestials. And we discover that there is a Celestial buried in the snow. So they split up until next issue, I guess. The story itself was really good, but some of the dialogue was atrocious. Jason Aaron is not funny. I'm sorry. If I was like 15, I would probably find some of the jokes funny, but it's very out of character for a lot of the people that were cracking jokes, and they were just kind of inappropriate places for jokes, I thought. But overall, the core story was good. I would recommend this issue. It was one of the better Avengers issues I've read in a long time. It was way better than anything from the No Surrender storyline, so I'd say it was worth the $4 overall. I don't like the art style. I think Loki looks absolutely ludicrous, like some sort of bad 90s hipster rock star. He looks like that Townsend actor that was in Queen of the Damned with Aaliyah, and he looks like that guy, only a little slightly gothier and more navel-gazing, and like the kind of guy that might roofie a girl. So yeah, overall I thought it was a good story. The art's garbage though, and the jokes aren't funny. If you can get past that, the core plot was pretty good. I'm actually looking forward to issue 4. I wish they would stop trying to insert jokes and everything. Stop Disney channeling it up. It doesn't work. Anyway, I would say this one's a recommend. So that's going to do it for this episode. As always, thank you so much for listening and supporting the channel. Be sure and hit like and subscribe. Consider throwing me $1 or more on Patreon so I can do more reviews. And we hope to see you on the next one.